Hey, what is going on, crypto people? What the world? What the world? America has got its first pro crypto Congress. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Listen, we talked about this a year or so ago, maybe even longer. Keyless might know, Legendary might know, Alex Yeet might know, maybe even longer, maybe 2 years. We said, look, we called out. We called out Coinbase. We called out freaking Ripple. Was like it was like a few 100,000, 300, maybe 400,000 in this super PAC, this crypto super PAC. I'm like, come on, bro. This ain't gonna work. A few 100,000 from Coinbase and Ripple. And you got Coinbase and Ripple in the game. We got a few 100,000. Got Kraken, got a Binance US. We only got a few 100,000. Well, let me tell you what, those dudes stepped their game up big time. They stepped their game up big time. It is without question that they stepped their game up big time. These super PACs went to work. Fair Shake, whoever, those dudes went to work. This idea, I believe, really came from John Deaton. Remember John Deaton's thing? You want to be able to reach out to your local Congress people, be able to tell them what's up. I believe the Stand with Crypto people took that Deaton idea from his deal. I forget the name of his deal now. And by the way, congrats, for John for putting up a big time fight, for going against someone as massive and entrenched as Senator Warren. And he gave it a good fight. He really, really did. He put in the work, lots of hours, lots of money. And unfortunately he didn't win, but just God bless him for taking that fight too hard. Look, and because he did that, I believe other pro crypto voters and the whole 9 yards took notice. A lot of these Congress people had look, we put the work and effort in to get pro crypto people to Congress, and I think a lot of it had to do with Deaton and his take and his stance on being a pro crypto and running in that way, and other Congress people seeing that popularity, et cetera, and they went for it as well. So look, this is awesome. We got a pro crypto. We got an open-minded president on Bitcoin. I get it. He's more pro the dollar. I get it. He wants some. We're gonna, do some awesome stuff to for this country in a lot of different ways. But he's open. He's got Lutnick. He's got people around that are pro crypto. His BP owns BTC. Okay, so this is massive. And now we got a pro crypto Congress. Sherrod Brown, I think the chair of the Banking Financial Committee, I believe, dude is out. He's been ousted by a pro crypto congressperson. He's out. So we got I mean, come on, we got the Senate, and we're winning in the House. It's a narrow margin, but we are winning. I mean, Elizabeth Warren may be there, but she ain't gonna have no pull, nada. She's gonna have no pull, and she's not gonna have anyone's ear. Most importantly, Gensler's gone, baby. You could forget about it. I'm gonna put my little New Yorker thing in there. Forget about it. Gensler's out, fam. That dude is out. I freaking love it. I love it. Look, we're going to get a little acting chair. I don't know how soon President Trump will be able to do it. We'll get an acting commissioner, I should say, not chair. We'll get an acting commissioner. And then, we're going to talk about some possible chair replacements that President Trump should consider. We'll get into that as well. Oh, it's a great day to be in crypto. It's a great day to be in crypto, Giuseppe. How are you, bro? Appreciate you checking in. Mr. XRP All In is in the building. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you checking in. Isam, what's up, my guy? How are you? Life is good right now. We got a pro crypto Congress. Freaking Bitcoin hit an all-time high. A new all-time high of over 75,000. Forget about it. We're going to have a nice 2025, especially if we got that 90-10 in, I'm getting ready to take my earnings from my one liquidity pool position that I'm in. I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it in USDC. I'm going to go buy some FLR tokens. I'm going to increase the size of my FLR bags, which is going to just increase the size of my FLR bags. This is what you can do in DeFi. If you know what you're doing, had a nice range, I'm going to take that. I'm going to go buy some FLR. You understand? If you don't know, it's patreon.com/golf whiskey mastermind. Massive strategies. It'll leverage up that cash flow. It'll increase your winnings. It'll allow you to be. It'll allow you to win in the bear and the bull. It's important. It's important. It's important. Let's go, baby. What? A pro crypto Congress? You did a thing? You got a promo? I do. God, I do, baby. Let's go. I sent you my number to your email. Did you get it? Where did you do that, Mr. XRP All In? To my Proton email? To my Proton email, Mr. XRP All In? That's Miss Crypto Season. To my Proton email, bro? Let me see what's good. Man, I appreciate you guys being here. It's an exciting time. I'm just so happy for you. I'm just so happy for you guys, you know. Whether there's no, not my Proton email. Well, which email? Which email did you send it to, bro? Which email did you send it to? I don't know what other email that I've. Or did you send it to the channel? No, the channel email should be my Proton email. Huh. When did you send it? Because I don't see anything. Let me see here. Yeah, and who would it be from? Because I don't see it. Let me know, man. I'll look for it for sure. I will definitely look for it. So man, listen, I'm excited, baby. Why can't that be the student that did the Oh, that's right. That's right. You're taking it back. Yeah. Dead cheesy. Too cheesy. So exciting times, man. I'm so excited for you guys because look, we've been weathering some storm. We had to weather Gary Gensler. We had to weather Operation Choke Point 2.0. All this stuff is about to end. Wells Notice is about to be recaptured. Lawsuits and about to be massively just immediate settlements. It's stuff is about to change. Stuff is about to change big time, like big time. I hope you guys are excited about that. Hope you're excited about that. Can you send it to my Proton email, Mr. XP All In? Let me do that. This is the channel, the email I use for channel. So, man, I mean, this is an exciting time. I got to tell you. Small business doctors is in the building. What's going on, bro? It's been a minute. I was asking about you last night in the stream last night. I was like, where's my guy? Where is my guy? Look, this is awesome. Oh, really? Costa Rica. Nice. Nice. Very nice. The missus loves Costa Rica, man. She loves it. Been traveling a lot out of the country. Nice. Miss Crypto C's loves that too. She is the traveling freaking traveler, man. And she's a foodie. Oh my goodness. Costa Rica was awesome. Nice, very nice. Very nice. We were looking at some property in Costa Rica, bro. We were looking at property in Costa Rica. Ha ha! I love that. Pure Vita. Pro crypto. So I'm excited, man. This is some good stuff, bro. I'm telling you. Look, the market, we'll go over the numbers. The market is doing what the market does. We'll definitely do that. But I got to tell you, man, this is awesome to see this pro Congress, man. I'm telling you, this is great stuff. I just refreshed Coin Gecko. Bitcoin is still over 74,000. But I'm excited for you guys because we weather some storms. We freaking intestinal fortitude. I mean, we didn't exit, we didn't capitulate. What's going on, Property Rich? How are you, bro? Isam says Gensler's depart will open up a whole new chapter for crypto and legal settlements with collaboration with the government. Yes, sir. Indeed. I'm telling you, it's exciting times. It really, really is some exciting times. Let me go over this market real quick. Let me go over this market. I was looking for this email from my guy, Mr. XRP All, and I do not see that. What should do? Okay. Nice, right? So let's go over the market. Let me share the screen. I refresh CoinGecko. Let's go over this market. Then we're going to get into some Crypto X posts about this pro crypto Congress. I think it's massively important. Major light at the end of the tunnel. I'm really, really excited for what's about to happen going forward for the digital asset space. I got to tell you. All right, so let's look at the Uniswap. Yeah, Uniswap is getting excited now. Interesting. All right, guys. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is up 5% in the last 24 hours and is currently at 2.59 trillion. We're getting close to that 3 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is 57% or so. Bitcoin is trading at $74,500. And on the 30-day, it's up 17%. It did reach a new all-time high for Bitcoin at 75,000. That happened. It happened, which means in the last 2 years, Bitcoin's up some stuff. 350% or so, something like that. Ethereum is at $2,600 approximately, and it is up 7% on the 30-day. Solana is $186, and on the 30-day, Solana is up 25%. XRP, the beloved, is at 53 cents. On the 30-day is still down 1%. So it's $2.27, man. Yeah, it is what it is. And on the 30-day is up 8.5%. Right? The market is kind of doing what the market does. Let me see if I can find some memes to share real quick. Popcat is up. Popcat's $1.53. Wow. Interesting. Oh man, the Jupiter Exchange token, one of my favorites, one of my hodl bags, is up 25% on the 30-day. Love it. It'll be an even bigger bag 2026 there. Because it's becoming, in my view, it's becoming a better risk-adjusted reward asset. Let's see how much they bring in 2025 in terms of use cases and stuff like that. In 2026, I think Jupiter's going to replace Radium as the top place for doing stuff. So yeah, really excited about that. So happy to see it. It's number 67. It's not bad. All right, Floki, I think it's a meme coin. All right, so what else we got? Let's see. You see, Radium. Oh, it already replaced Radium and total market cap. Jupiter has already replaced Radium. It's just something about new. But Radium has just been killing the game. Don't know why. Radium, the Ray token is, but my God, it's up 108%. This is an exchange token, OG exchange in Solana, 108%. Maybe like first movers back in the day. But again, the newer one has replaced it, right? In terms of market cap. I don't know about TVL on Solana, but in market cap it has. It's interesting, right? Got to make note of those kind of things when it happens. Marinade stake Solana. I think I exited my M Sol though, and went into Jito. So, it's up 25% in the last 30 days. I exited 4 or 5 days ago and converted to Jito. That's interesting to see. I wish Jasmine Coin was doing better, but that's all right. I wish Ondo was doing better. That's the top 100 there. But Jasmine and Ondo are in the top 100. You can't be mad at that. It's nice to own some stuff in the top 100 that are doing well on a 30-day. I got to tell you that. And I don't see any really of these Solana memes in the top 100. So that's good. It's got some room to grow, room to move, et cetera, et cetera. So there it is, fam. That's the market. It is doing what the market does. Let me cover this post from Brian Armstrong here. It says, welcome to the new members of America's most pro-crypto Congress. Gotta love that. Okay. Welcome to the new members of America's most pro-crypto Congress ever. 219 plus pro-crypto candidates and counting have now been elected to the House and Senate. Tonight, the crypto voter has spoken decisively across party lines. Across party lines, which is massively important, and in key races across the country. Americans disproportionately care about crypto and want clear rules of the road for digital assets. We look forward to working with the new Congress to deliver it. Thank you to everyone who stood with crypto today. We did it. We freaking did it. Now look at this, man. This is important. Take a look at this chart. This is a live chart. I guess we could go to Stands for Crypto to see it, but this was a snapshot. 205 pro-crypto candidates elected. 99 anti-crypto candidates elected, 205 to 99. And that's in the House. In the Senate, 14 pro-crypto candidates elected and 8 anti-crypto candidates elected. So that's big. That is absolutely big. Let me see. What is the site there? Is it standswithcrypto.com? Yeah, it is. Visit Stand with Crypto for live updates. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. I don't think I've been there. Maybe once in the beginning when I first heard about it. What is this? All right. Yeah, here it is right here. This is the live version. I don't need to sign in. So that's good. We still got it going. 257. 257 in the House. 257. And 16 in the Senate. We made some noise big time. And here's the big one right here. Here's the big one. Sherrod Brown. See you later, baby. See you later. You're out, baby. In Ohio, you are freaking out. This is absolutely massive. Bernie Moreno, Republican, took him out. And this says here, strongly supports crypto. That's a match, because I think Sherrod was like, again, I think he was chair of the Banking Financial Committee. And again, this is all live. So the people that we got in, they got the high ratings, right? They got the A rating. Dave McCormick got the A rating. So look, the strongly supports crypto beat out neutrals on crypto. It's important. Now, this was an interesting one here. They were both strong pro crypto in Arizona. And looks like Ruben won out over Carrie Lake. John took the L here to Elizabeth Warren. He put up a really good fight, though. 1,190,000 votes. Elizabeth Warren had 1,796,000. So about 800,000 votes difference. But she is an F there for sure. But with control of both the Congress and Senate, we're going to get new people in positions. I'm hoping that's how we'll be able to work, and we're going to put more pro crypto people in there. Nevada, both people are pro, and this is tight. No one's got the nod yet, right? So this is really tight. I don't think that's going to be called for a while. Nevada Senate race. I'd see Republican and Democrat here. So both strongly support. Got a Democrat strongly supporting Stephen Horchford in the congressional district race. Okay. But, the whole stand with crypto and the super PAC, we just, we went to work, man. We went to work. It would have been nice to get the Wisconsin one, but we didn't. That's okay. Maryland somewhat supports. Somewhat, that's not great. Angela won. But anyway, this stands with crypto.org. Stand with crypto.org if you want to check this out. So let me see who else checked in the stream. Let me say, hey, everyone in. We're going to get into a post from, I believe it was from Stuart Alderati and Brad Garlinghouse. Bubba Smith is in the buildings, watching on delay. Good afternoon, bro. Appreciate you checking in. Property Rich says it's always nice to have a doctor in the house. Yes, sir. James 2.1 FLR. Let's go. XRP 2, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. How are you, my friend? Appreciate you checking in. FlareDrops, man. You guys get your FlareDrop? I didn't snatch my FlareDrop up. Let me see what's good here. Did you guys do it? I didn't do anything. I think they announced it today that it was available. Hey, small business doctors, man, I'm in an LP position. I'm going to take the trading fees that I got from that LP position. I'm going to, a little USDC and put it in FLR, increasing my position FLR, right? This is how you make your money multiply, right? Liquidity pool, small amount, liquidity pool, earnings, trading fees. The money I put in the liquidity pool is still there. Why is it still there? Because I put the range in the right way. And I was in assets that it didn't matter which one. If it went 100% one or the other, it wouldn't matter. I wanted both. I could reinvest it, but I'm going to take it out. I'm going to buy FLR. This is going to multiply that winnings there. Let's say it's only $20. It's more than that, but let's say it's only 20. 20 become 200. 20 can become 200. 20 can become 1,000. You understand? You gotta keep the money moving, keep it working, keep it working, keep it working, keep it working. And I didn't have to apply to get into DeFi. I didn't have to pass a test. I didn't have to pass a, some other person's view about what they think about me. No. DeFi, access available, provide a service. They reward you for providing the service. You got to know the skills. You got to understand the assets. You got to see how they move. All that, you got to increase the skill set, but now I'm going to take $20 and make it 200. I can take $20 and make it 1,000. I can then turn that 1,000 into cash flow every single month. Every single month, cash flow. I can take 1,000 and add it to 1,000 position that I already have established. And now it's 2,000. You understand? All without having to ask for permission. Without having to get someone else's approval. Come on, bro. DeFi, let's go. Let's go. We got to win in the bear and the bull, right? So, I was going to get this FlareDrops, right? Didn't that happen? I don't know. I think it did. I think FlareDrops happened. Yeah, there it is. Got WFLR received. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice. Yep, so that came in. Right? I can't do, you know how excited I am about taking the rewards from the liquidity pool and buying FLR tokens? You know how excited I am about that? Because I took money, put that money to work, that money gave back some stuff, some dividends. Now I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to multiply the dividends. I'm going to multiply that. All without someone else's permission, approval, or freaking approvals. Love it. Property Rich says, absolutely love the FlareDrops. Absolutely love the FlareDrops I received. Only 200 less than last month. That is fantastic. Absolutely. Right? Take advantage of that. We got till 2026 to take advantage of this. January. Take advantage of these FlareDrops. Make them multiply. Then we're going to be able to use a percentage for some collateral. Still got to, I'll be taking some gains and stuff like that as well. But, it's cool to see. All right. So there it is. Let's go, baby. That is really, really cool to see. Yeah, mine was very, very close to the last month. So that's cool. Very cool. So there it is. Let's go to who is it? I welcome all new people in, right? Let's go to is it Garling House? Garling House was talking some stuff. So let's see. I think it was Stuart Alderati and Garling House. Yeah, right here. All right. So Stuart said this. Stuart Alderati from Ripple, Chief Legal Counsel at Ripple. Thank you to both campaigns for a hard-fought race, and for invigorating the democratic process. Congratulations to President-elect Donald Trump. You took the time to listen to Ripple's story when we met in San Francisco this summer. I didn't know about that. And you prioritized crypto as a key policy issue. I didn't know about that. That's cool. Now, let's move swiftly to end the regulation by enforcement approach we've endured in recent years and position the United States and the crypto capital and position the United States as the crypto capital of the world. It's so massively important that we get that done. And again, dude is open. You got Lutnick from freaking Cantor Fitzgerald, big time crypto dude. I think he banks freaking Tether. He's got him as chairman of the transition team. Look, it's just going to be some really good stuff moving forward. Brad Garlinghouse said this. President-elect Trump, congratulations. Some fodder for your first 100-day checklist to get things moving. First day, day one, no delay, fire, Gensler. I mean, technically, you'll have to put an acting chair in, and then they got to go through the process, if you will, to select someone. In his place, says Brad Garlinghouse, appoint Chris Giancarlo, Brooks. Is it David Brooks? I forget. You know, the Brooks guy, real smart. I like Brooks. I like Brooks. I really like Brooks. Or Gallagher. Don't know who Gallagher is. They would be massive upgrades in rebuilding the rule of law and reputation at the SEC. Host a family dinner and get the R's and D's, Republicans and Democrats, moving the digital asset market structure bill forward in the Senate. And last but not least, can we get some clarity similar to XRP and Bitcoin that ETH is not a security? So that's good. I like it. Yeah. Crypto Eddie says, go Brian. It's Brian Brooks. I like Brian Brooks. I think he would be great. I think that would be great. I think Brian Brooks would be really, really good. Shout out to Brad Garlinghouse here. I like this. Fire Gary Gensler day one. In this place, appoint Giancarlo, Chris, Brian Brooks, or Mr. Gallagher, whoever that would be. I think this is really good. Host a dinner, get the R's and Dems moving the digital market structure bill forward. I think that's awesome. I think that is awesome stuff. Donald Shoop, what's going on, bro? Donald says John Deaton should be head of the SEC. Yeah, that would be nice, but not likely, unfortunately. Maybe in the future, though, you never know. Small Business Doctor says SFLR, WFLR is your LP favorite pool, right? Yeah, it was in my test wallet. I don't know if I flipped that. I think I might early on. That's the one I was in, and then I think I moved out of that into the Jewel one. My new favorite on SparkDex, Small Business Doctors, is Flare ETH, State Flare ETH, and Wrapped ETH. That's my new favorite. That's my new favorite. That's my new favorite because I can get RFLR and dinero, which is cool. It's going to be somewhere between 4 and 6% a month, which is cool. You know, you just gotta you gotta play the long game. You know, for sure. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, sweet. That's a win-win. Yeah, I like that one. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do test wallet on my main. My main will probably be my main wallet. ETH is ETH. Nice LP pair. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. You know, and you can still, which is interesting, you can go concentrated there, right? So you don't have to stay in full range. You can custom, right? You can go, custom, whatever, aggressive. What is it? Custom, smart, aggressive. I forget 3 choices you have, right? That you make the range more efficient. You make the range tighter. It gives you more efficiency. I mean, right? That's what you want. You want it more efficient. You get more stuff. You make your money more efficient. Tighten that range, and you can do that because it's ETH. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And we'll start to get when we get some ETH BTC pairs or some other pairs with ETH as well in the height next year somewhere, maybe December, maybe January, when we really get into the heat of the bull run. You want to be in correlated pairs moving up. You want to take advantage of that. You want to take advantage of it because they'll be ripping, roaring, right? Right now we still got the range thing going on. When we get correlated pairs ripping and roaring, that can be really massive. Right? Percentage. It's a percentage of your ETH and BTC. So really looking forward to that. All right. So man, I'm just so excited about that. Let me see what else we got on here. Yeah, I got to do a video for the mastermind, kind of sharing that liquidity pool position, how we worked it, and strategy is everything. You got to have skills and strategy. It's not about it's not about splitting up your USDC into freaking FLR and just doing something. No. It's not clicking buttons. You got to have a skill set. Absolutely important. Man, I tell you what, I might have to be a little spokesperson for SparkDex. I just got to be honest with you guys. I like what SparkDex is doing. I really do. I like what they're doing. Really do. Big fan over at SparkDex. Really am a big fan. Let's see. What else did I want to share? Yeah, here's Caitlin Long's like, bye-bye, Sherrod Brown. Let's go. See you later, dude. They so underestimated the pro crypto movement. They underestimated us guys. Paul Gruhl from Coinbase also said this. I hope the SEC understands what has happened tonight. On many issues, the voters said loud and clear that they want change. Crypto was no exception. Stop suing crypto. Start talking to crypto. Initiate rulemaking now. There's no reason to wait. No freaking reason to wait. I couldn't agree with him more. Ryan from Bankless says, crypto was literally free real estate for Democrats, and they let Trump have it. Without question, that's exactly what they did. They didn't understand. Not only did they not pivot, they let Gary Gensler send another crypto Wells notice 6 days out from the election. Just dumb. He says Democrats lost because they forgot how to build coalitions. So this is a big deal in so many ways. Poor Pelosi, poor inside trader. She's not happy right now. She is not happy right now. Donald Shoup says, great show. Great show, sir. Love your show. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, she's not happy, but this is how it goes, man. But I'm telling you, we got, as I affectionately call him, the Donald. We got him in office. He's open, right? The dude's open, right? He surrounded himself with people who could educate him about Bitcoin and the greater digital asset space. The dude has a DeFi protocol thing. Okay, that's massive. Again, I think is it Howard Lutnick? I think it is. Listen, he's got the ear of the freaking president. The dude banks Tether. They're gonna be doing massive things with Bitcoin. It's important to understand that. Which is important because doing it for Bitcoin is doing it for the digital asset space. Massive. The VP has Bitcoin. He's got Vivek Ramaswamy, like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is pro crypto. This dude is going to have an opportunity to leave a legacy, I think, and crypto is going to be a big part of it. I don't know what they're going to do with the Bitcoin reserve. I don't know how it's going to work, but just steps forward is going to be important. Replacing Gensler is going to be absolutely massive. And What's going to happen to all these crypto stuff that is abroad in Dubai and Saudi Arabia and the UAE and Singapore? The president-elect is going to want them dudes back in this country. And he's going to give them a reason to come back. He's going to give them a reason to come back. Crypto Insomniac's in the building. What's going on, bro? Siege, it's been a while. Hope all is well. Your life is great, bro. Appreciate you checking in. And it has been a while, man. Appreciate you checking in today. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. We always like to have just as many likes if we got viewers in the streams. That would be super, super cool if you can do it. And if you haven't done it yet, no worries. Just collapse the chat real quick. Go smash that like and then come back and hang out with the Crypto Siege and fam. And by the way, if you're hanging out, listening to and watching Crypto Siege and you've been enjoying this hangout, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. We're trying to take that number down from 50% or so down to about 25%. You can do your part right now by just hitting that subscribe button. That'd be awesome, awesome, awesome. Alex Wright, what's going on, brother? Life is good right now. Life is good. I've told you guys that what we do matter. Our voices matter. We made the difference, man. We changed Congress. We took over Congress. We took over the Senate. We took over the House. We're leading in the House. It's not confirmation yet. Not confirmation yet, but we are leading there as well. And that's going to be massive for the economy. It's going to be massive for business. You know, Trump's a business guy. He's going to do a lot of great things for business, small business America. It's going to be important. It's going to be massively important. You know, he's going to really incentivize these crypto companies to come back to the States. That's going to be awesome. Ripple, how excited do you think Ripple is now? We get the right people in the right places. Ripple will be able to get more stuff done in this country. It's going to be massive. I was listening to, I'm going to go to, which one do I want to do? To this podcast with Bankless. I do want to highlight a recommended video to watch here. This is Parker Lewis at the place called Old Parkland in Texas. This is big money. This is what we got going on here. Highly recommend. This is not Parker Lewis. This is the guy introducing him. Highly recommend you take a listen. All right, let me go here and can I go here? Go over to Bankless YouTube channel. They had this guy on here and he was talking about something that I thought was interesting about what could possibly happen with these Wells notices and the lawsuits. Hold on, let me.
In the way that I am in crypto, but this has got to be unprecedented. Like the attacks, they just kept coming, and it was at the top of them, even though they're generating so much cash, right? So all of our tokens are neutered. We have Operation Choke Point. We have like stablecoin legislation that can't move forward. We have Gary Gensler blocking all of our crypto entrepreneurs from like doing anything. I can't even. It's the U.S. and I can't even get like an airdrop because I'm geo blocked.
Yeah, free token,
free money, and it's all because of like the regulatory headwinds that we've been facing, and all of that will completely reverse. I don't think I'm overstating this when I say, okay, like, can we go through methodically of like what exactly is going to reverse and be undone? All of these like bad spells that have been cast for the last 4 years are going to like go away. So I know Gary Gensler.
So just for some context, this dude is Alex Thorne, and he's the head of research at Galaxy Digital.
Getting fired.
I think let's start with the SEC, right? Because I think Gensler, we know that Trump, I mean, his biggest line of applause in Nashville was to fire Gary Gensler. He was taken aback. Remember,
he had to say it twice.
Yeah, he was like, wow, I didn't know he was so unpopular. Like,
by the way, how did the Democrats not see that clip and just be like, oh, this is an unelected official,
Right.
and he's like sinking our party. Like that, he seems unpopular. Why didn't they not throw him under the bus? Anyway, go ahead.
It's a great question. And you can imagine the political capital that President Biden had to spend vetoing that SAB 121 overturn is ridiculous. Like they came out when the House passed the overturn, and then the National Economic Council released by the White House's Statement of Administration Policy, which is their position, where they said they would veto it if it came to his desk. They described the SAB 121 overturn as basically in apocalyptic financial terms, which is like ridiculous. It's an arcane like tax issue, and banks are the most heavily regulated industry in America. So like, you know, they can do stuff, and the regulators, they have prudential regulation. Okay. That means that the regulator can come in and tell the bank what to do. It's not like, oh, I'm not sure. They can be like, take this off your balance sheet and sell it right now, whatever, something bad. Right. So it was never that big a deal. And the fact that then in face of that veto threat, a bunch of Democrats voted to overturn it anyway, and Biden had to veto it. Do you think Biden wanted to waste political capital on this ridiculous minor thing from the SEC?
Worst return on investment. I mean, that is literally investing in a political shitcoin right there. That's so dumb.
So Gensler, though, firing Gensler, I think most constitutional scholars agree that the president cannot actually fire a duly termed and appointed independent commission member. Most agree that the president can appoint a different acting commissioner, acting chair almost immediately. So whether Gensler is fired, I think remains to be seen. Whether the Trump administration even tries to fire Gensler, we don't know. But he is very likely, upon taking office, to appoint one of the existing Republican commissioners, Hester Peirce.
Hester Peirce? Hester Peirce?
I know, or Mark Guaita, who's also great for
I would be great. Mark's really fine, but like Hester, I would love Hester. We love Hester.
Well, I've had Hester on Galaxy Brains, my podcast.
So that would be awesome. Acting, would be acting chair. But that would be important. President-elect Trump has some smart people around him. They know what we did, the pro-crypto movement, and they know what Fairshake did. They know what the Super PAC did. They know what Stand with Crypto has done. They know. It's important that they continue to keep that favor, right, for future Congress, right? So, and he noticed a big chair as well, right? He noticed kind of like everyone getting excited about Gensler being out of there. This was at a Nashville event for him. And the biggest round of applause he got was for firing Gary Gensler. Come on, man. Like where am I at here? Like they understand. They understand. So they'll get this, in January, we're going to get we'll get a new acting chair, and it's just an acting thing. I think it will be Hester Peirce. I think it's smart to go with her over Mark a little bit. And, she'll and give him some time to look at Brooks, to look at Gallagher, to look at Chris Giancarlo. He might, I don't know. I would like for him to go with Brooks, but he probably will go with someone who's had the position before, who can, it'll be less of a pushback, I think, politically, and he'll probably go with Giancarlo. But that's great. They're both great. Property Risk says, just clicked on the link and we'll watch it later. Nice. I think it's important to, gain a greater understanding of the leading asset in this space. It's a $1 trillion asset class in itself, and it's important to understand it. So I watch and I listen. By the way, that presentation that Parker Lewis is doing is, look, it's some of the wealthiest people in the state of Texas in some little private thing. It's important because a lot of stuff is going on in Texas. They got a blockchain association here. Obviously the mining, it's a major influence, and it was a really good and informative presentation. No. Robert Hester says she won't take the SEC chair, but she may take the acting just right, because that's just a temporary thing until they pick someone. So she may do that, but I do remember her saying that she's going to be moving. She probably is going to be looking to move on from being at the SEC and probably take some corporate gig and get some better pay. But acting is just acting. She's going to be at the SEC anyway, so she'll probably would. I don't know. I think she'll do the acting just for 39. What it'll be. I don't know how many days it'll be. Maybe 60, 90 days, maybe. What's going on, JR? How are you? The Staple Crew checked in. What's good? What's good, my friend? Love your show, brother. Keep up the great work. This is going to be an incredible few years. We're all in this together. Yes, sir. I agree. I think it's going to be an incredible few years. I really, really do. I'm really, really excited about it. We got to get the cost of living freaking down. People are struggling. Eggs are up 160%. That's not a great look. We gotta get all that stuff down. It's going to be really interesting to see what Elon Musk is going to do. It's going to be very, very interesting to see, because I believe President-elect Donald Trump is going to put him in some position to cut the fat in government spending. As important as it's going to be. Obviously, it's going to be tough because it's going to be eliminating gigs for people. People got certain jobs or whatever. But cutting the government spending is going to be absolutely massive. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Doge is going to be able to do, right? The department, what is it? The Department of Government Efficiency. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. It really, really is. And I'm excited for RFK as well. I think between RFK, I don't know who had more of a difference, but I think RFK had the biggest difference because he was a Democrat and he moved with Trump. So I really do think that was a big thing in terms of swinging things around. Hi, Joe. What's going on, my friend? Pookie, the Blueprinter is in the building. How are you? Appreciate you guys checking in. So, yeah, really, really excited to see what's kind of going forward. But it's interesting in this interview, them talking about these Wells notices and SEC lawsuits. Let's listen some more. And how they're going to kind of retract these kind of things. What's going on, DeFi Daddy? How are you, bro?
Yes, she's brilliant. I mean, she's a brilliant mind.
Mm-hmm.
One of those two
principled.
Yeah,
very
principled, very thoughtful, very polite, and very bright. I mean, one of those two is likely to become the acting chair almost immediately. So
That's so good.
I haven't gone through every single action the SEC has taken and which of them were actually voted on by the commission versus can be immediately changed, but they can replace the entire staff of the enforcement division or the entire leadership of enforcement almost immediately. That's why I think among the first things you're going to get is exemptive relief. So you're going to see no action letters sent. You're going to see the Coinbase and Kraken lawsuits withdrawn. You're going to see process.
This dude is again. He's head of research at Galaxy Digital. He's not on the inside, but this is some things he's thinking, right? The Coinbase and Kraken lawsuits. They're going to send out those letters. What do they call those letters? No intent letters. What do they call things?
The enforcement division or the entire lead. Ueda, who's also great for the enforcement division or the entire leadership of enforcement almost immediately. That's why I think among the first things you're going to get is exemptive relief. So you're going to see no action letters.
No action letters. That's going to be so massive. And Trump will tell people about it. He'll get on, those little things and say this is some of the things that he's doing. Look, the digital asset space put their money where their mouth was, man. You can't forget the Gary Cardones of the world, million or so to his campaign, and the Vivek Ramaswamy, a lot of the crypto people donated to this campaign as well. So it's going to be big. But can you imagine not only the no action letters, but taking back some of these lawsuits, if you will, or making them settle?
You're going to see the Coinbase and Kraken lawsuits withdrawn. You're going to see processes.
How did they do that? Wait, every single Wells notice will turn into a corresponding no action letter? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, very, very possible. I think if you have received a Wells notice in general, that's an indication from the staff of the enforcement division of the SEC that they intend to sue you. If they haven't filed, I'd be shocked if you see any of those filed. If you've gotten a Wells notice but not been sued, I'd be shocked if you end up getting sued. If you have been sued, it's going to be a little bit trickier because courts really don't like it when big lawsuits are filed with big, like apocalyptic, angry terms, and then you're like, oops, just kidding, let me withdraw that. Like, so honestly, there might even be some instances where instead of actually withdrawing, the court forces a settlement between the SEC and whatever.
The SEC just takes a settlement.
Yeah, I mean, these are largely at the discretion of the enforcement division and the chair, I would say. So,
but the big ones, Alex, like the ones against Coinbase and Kraken, and
that's why the acting chair is important, because they can get with the new, they're gonna replace these current enforcement regulation people with new people. Get the acting chair together, and they'll come together and they'll look at these suits and they'll figure out a way to end this stuff, to end this madness. So that's going to be absolutely massive for the digital asset space. I don't know about Ripple's case. Maybe they consider it somehow. I mean, it's pretty much, it's this appeal thing. You never know, DeFi daddy. You never know how it's going to happen with the Ripple case. But it's going to be interesting to see. With a new acting chair and, I'm sure Lutnick and others are going to say, look, we got to replace these enforcement people. It's going to be big. I don't know how far. I mean, the Ripple case is really, really far along. But again, I don't know. I've seen, I've heard about the judges really, really forcing these settlements. So I've seen that. I've heard that before. So that would be amazing. DeFi Daddy says, infrastructure of Bitcoin will be the big thing this cycle. Everything providing foundational infrastructure. Yeah, I agree. I think people are kind of still sleeping on it. But I think things like Babylon and P-Stake is going to be hugely important. Nostr, N-O-S-T-R is going to be important as well. You got to pay attention to that. For sure. And I think that's why I'm really interested in P-Stake, because it's the only play, obviously, that we can make as U.S. investors, which is being able to get the token. But being able to liquid stake there with that BTC, I think is going to be important. There's some other ones as well. Babylon's doing great stuff. I don't think there's a token or anything associated with that, but they're doing good stuff. And that's in the Cosmos SDK. Maybe there is a token. I mean, they're in the Cosmos SDK. Maybe there's a Babylon token. I'm not sure. But you're right, DeFi Daddy. Infrastructure of Bitcoin will be the big thing this cycle. Everything providing foundational infrastructure. I agree. Look, I know a lot of the XRP community has been misled about Bitcoin. But we've been saying on this channel, just stick your head up outside of the XRPL bubble and take a look around and see what's really going on. Got to see what's really going on underneath the hood. DeFi is coming to the Bitcoin digital asset space. It's period. It's coming. Whether it be a layer 2, whether it be more liquid staking, it does not matter. It's coming. FBTC is going to be a really, really big deal, right? It's going to be a really, really big deal, in my humble opinion. And right now, Flare Networks, as far as I can tell, has the best flywheel economy for my Bitcoin right now. That's what I see. I don't see a better economy for my Bitcoin than Flare. I don't know of anything. But I will liquid stake with P-Stake, and I will definitely be doing some minting, doing the FBTC thing, man. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Small portions in the beginning, small portions, 50, $100, small portions in the beginning with the FBTC. Let it play out. Let it get in motion. Let it get oiled up, going, let it get going. And then I'll just slowly add up to a certain percentage, up to 5% of my BTC, up to, I don't know, I might even go as high as 10%. I might, if it's moving well and, it gets around the year and no bugs and, no, attack vectors. We gotta wait for that stuff, right? We can't chase the game. We gotta let the game come to us, right? Let it prove out, let it get going. But as far as I can see from the docs and all that stuff, the Flares has the best thing for FBTC as far as that economy. Property Risk says, do you think FSS will go live before Christmas? I think so, Property Rich. And especially with Hugo saying that Songbird was like a what do you say? He says it's not, the F assets on Songbird is not meant to be a high liquidity thing. So I think so. I mean, but this is November, right? So yeah. So it's a stretch, but I think they're trying to get it done in 2024. DeFi Daddy says no, he don't think so. Interesting. So you think the altcoins need to 2x before Christmas, DeFi Daddy, or else it will be nasty. Interesting. Before Christmas. So we got what, 8 weeks? DeFi Daddy says F assets on Flare mainnet will be in March of 2025. Now, do you say that because that's what they said? Or is that their roadmappy thing? March. March is a good time for how you launch a new thing? What number of Bitcoin? What do you mean? Property Rich. So what number of Bitcoin or do you think will be put to F assets? And the same question for XRP. I don't know what you mean by what number. Yeah. DeFi Daddy, I agree. He says F assets will be the loudest in the market. That's why I like March. Because spring is kind of that thing. It's the most attention is that spring of the bull runs, that spring thing. They said 2 months after from being on Songbird. Yes. Yep. It's just he just didn't, he emphasized caution in terms of how much money he put on there on Songbird. So Songbird before Christmas. Makes sense? It makes sense. So F assets on Songbird before Christmas, but on the Flare mainnet, spring is a really good time. It's going to be a lot of, again, crypto is going to be majorly popular. The liquidity is going, again, that spring is going to be nice, a lot of liquidity. And in launching it in March and April, it would be great. Really, really good. It will be really, really good. Could be a nice birthday present too, for sure. I don't know, bro. I don't know how much Bitcoin Property Risk says. I don't know. DeFi Daddy says, I expect 10% of the total market cap of all F assets on Flare by the end of 2025. Yeah. But that's going to be really, again, FlareDrops will end in January. You get the F assets launching, F asset launching in March would be nice, right? XRP first and BTC. It's nice timing, which for me is going to be really, really good for FLR going forward. So really, really excited taking some liquidity pool winnings and buying some FLR today, buying more FLR. It's going to be nice. Right. Right. Property Risk says, yes, that's what I was meaning. Hugo said it would not go to mainnet until after summer. Yes. Careful, FS at launch on mainnet will be sell the news event. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens on Songbird to both the Songbird token and to the FLR token. It's going to be very interesting to see that, right? It's going to be very, very interesting to see. But getting the FSS launched on mainnet and having it go through that thing, for me, is everything. Because for me, it's a very good litmus test for a MAG 7. For me, it's going to be a very, very good litmus test. 2025 F assets is going to be a good litmus test for me for, that MAG 7 potential for Flare Network and the FLR token. So, F assets launching, the collateral, the FTSO, the data, the new tokens a new project coming on 2025. I'm just telling you. Listen, they're in their own lane, doing their own thing. I'm just telling you. And who knows what they might win? I'm just saying. Bro, yield on XRP alone will be so important. No one wants to sell XRP. Yep. That's right, DeFi Daddy. DeFi Daddy says, I'm going to sell all Songbird once the launch of Flare. I hear that. Property Rich is asking DeFi Daddy if he has a lot of Songbird. I don't have a lot of Songbird. I only have a size 6-figure Songbird, but I don't have a lot of Songbird. I know you're asking DeFi Daddy, but so I'm just going to be really interested to see how that works. What is this Canary network going to look like for Songbird long term? It's going to be massive. Songbird token, when FSs get to the Songbird token, I know Hugo is saying it, cautioning, not putting too much money over there in Songbird, but it's going to be interesting to see the whole collateral thing, how it's going to work, what it's going to look like. Yeah, I'm looking forward to FLR token becoming a better risk-adjusted return asset. I'm really looking forward to that. I can't even begin to tell you. And hopefully one of these days I'll get that, couple, 6 figures of FLR from Celsius Network. I don't know. It's close to a couple figures like that. Can't wait, Christian, what's going on? Checking in from Germany. How are you, bro? I will sell around 20% of my FLR bag when we hit around $1 and invest it in other assets. I hear you, bro. I'm glad you have a plan. Small Business Noxus says, I have lots of Songbird. Can't wait. Remember, Songbird is another blockchain. Yep, it's its own network, very, very similar to Kusama from Polkadot. It will have its own lane and life as well. It's essentially a second blockchain. Yep. It'll be interesting to see what they do there. It really is. Can't wait to see it play out. DeFi Daddy said $1 is achievable for what? Songbird? DeFi Daddy? Oh, Flare. Okay. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I think $1 is very achievable. Now that Hugo mentioned the whole collateral thing and how it's going to work, I know they're gonna wean it down. They're gonna wean down, but they are going to start at 3.5x. So that's right. I love it. You bought 2 million worth? 2 million. You bought 2 million Songbird. Nice, property rich. Small business doctor says Songbird centralized now, but the bird will fly by its own. F assets are on FL an hour. Yeah. Yeah, that is a boss move. I wish I had enough dirty powder to do that. But I'm telling you, I strongly believe that 26 and 27 will be the years for creating the generational wealth that everyone is looking to do. Because the playbook is out. We got the strategies. We know how these markets are moving. And the next cycle, I'm just telling you, the next cycle to the 2030 thing, I'm just saying, man, people are gonna be and investing with $100,000 and $200,000 and $300,000. Look, it's going to be it's going to be awesome. Liquidity pool positions, 10,000 per position, 15,000 per position. These are, look, getting those cash flows. I'm hanging out, I'm hanging out with guys that, they're 10,000 a day. Okay, so it's gonna be really exciting, right? A lot of them were BTC people who was like, I gotta learn some DeFi stuff, right? And so they came with 7 figures, but yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool to see. Yeah. So it's gonna be an exciting time for sure. And we're here for it, right? That's the great thing that Christian, welcome to this live stream, bro. But we are here for it and we're early to it. I think is absolutely amazing. I can't wait for it. For sure. I hope you guys did again claim your flare drops. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. To have a pro crypto Congress here in the US is absolutely massive for all of crypto. It's massive for all of crypto. We're gonna quiet the noise from Elizabeth Warren. Sherrod Brown is out. Look, we're gonna not only the market infrastructure bill, but the stable coin regulation. Look, we've got to have all these things moving forward. It's going to be absolutely massive. And if President-elect Donald Trump can get these companies to come back to the states, it's going to be absolutely massive. Texas is going to flourish, in my humble opinion. Texas, Florida is going to flourish, in my opinion. So, yeah, it's going to be absolutely great. And again, we are here for it all. We weathered the storm, Property Rich. We strengthened our resolve. We didn't capitulate. A lot of people left the space, couldn't handle it. They thought that they wouldn't let us win, that they wouldn't let, crypto be a driving force in this election. And we proved them wrong. We proved them wrong. Guys, do me a favor and hit that like button. That would be super, super awesome. We always like to have just as many likes as we have viewers in the stream. That was super cool if we can do that. It helps to get the channel out to more people out there that do not know what just happened in Congress. Like they don't know the influence that crypto is having. And in Congress, they don't know. And we can hit that like button, get the channel out to more people so they can become more aware of this new financial system, an alternative to this current system. Gives them an opportunity to win. Gives them an opportunity to turn $20 into $200 and $200,000 into $1,000. Gives them an opportunity to create cash flow every single day, $1, $5, $10, $100, $200, $1,000 a day in cash flow without sacrificing the principal in liquidity pool. This is important. It's a major strategy. DeFi, I'm telling you, is the answer. Skills adjusted DeFi, by the way, not just clicking buttons. When you guys want to learn more about that, just go to the patreon.com/golf whiskey mastermind. Christian says, what happened with Deaton in the selection? Elizabeth Warren kept her position. She kept it. She won out. She had 800,000, roughly 800,000 more votes than Deaton. They both had 1 million. Deaton had like 1,100,000. She had like 1,800,000, something like that. The real big Will's in the building. What's going on, bro? That's right. And that's a good point, Property Rich. We get that dollar FLR during the flare drops. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. That's going to be really, really cool. Oh, hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. I got to go. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hello, sir. The 10-ton hammer. What's going on, brother? Hello, sir. I can't stay for long. Wanted to send out good vibes your way, CJ. Thank you, 10-ton hammer. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you checking in for sure. Property Rich says, I think Sonberg has the chance to go just below the price of FLR. Yeah. And I'm excited for it as well, right? And here's the deal. For me, like, I know that I'm not just an investor in FLR and Songbird. I'm a raving fan, right? I'm a raving fan. And why do I say that? Because raving fans are invested in the ecosystem and they stay in the ecosystem. They stay in it. You don't just want someone just buying Songbird and just buying FLR. You want a raving fan. You want someone vested in the ecosystem. That's what I am. So for me, it doesn't matter when I take profit, because I know I will be participating in the flywheel economy. I will be providing a service in DeFi. I will be leveraging Scepter. I will be leveraging SparkDex. I will be leveraging Kinetic for years. 4 years. I'll be in LP positions on SparkDex. I'll be lending on Scepter for years. For years. Right? That's what you want. You want a raving fan. You want a raving fan. And in order to get a raving fan, you have to be able to, you have to capture turning $10 into $100. You got to capture that. In other words, you got to take the profit. You got to capture it. You got to capture it so that you can come back and reinvest more. You understand? It's absolutely important. This is why I say, for me, Flare Networks they just did an awesome job of understanding the value of a raving fan, as opposed to just someone just buying their token or someone just buying Somber, right? I think they did a really good. Now it's one or one and a half things more they could do, in my humble opinion. The time and energy and or money invested to get people their FLR tokens will be well worth the time and energy and money, because you will create a raving fan of the Flare Networks ecosystem. That's what you want. Why? Because those people talk about Flare Networks at dinner. They talk about it with their boys. They bring them into the digital asset space because it's a great flywheel going on there, and they'll be able to share that. I'm not sure people really understand the flywheel that Flare's got going on. They are valuing at a high level active participation. And they're saying, see you later if you're not willing to do that. See you later if you're not being willing to be an active participant daily. You understand? That's what they got going on. So yeah, I'm going to take profit on Somberg, and I'm going to take profit on FLR. And yeah, I'm going to be accumulating in a big time way in 26 and 27. Yeah, without question. And I mean in a big time way. Because I think builders and devs are going to be awakening to the genius that Flare Networks is building out. I believe that 100%. Well, and they're in their own lane. That's important. Blockchain for data and now. I mean, again, but it's the raving fan. It's the person on X. It's the person who got a YouTube channel who's singing the praises, and that's what you want. You want the raving fan. You ever see the participation of people on X, on Flare Networks? You got Flare Community, you got DeFi Daddy, you got the Dan Rockies of the world, you got my guy Steve from Home Real Estate. Like, you want the raving fan. So in my opinion, yeah, I know it's a headache, but take the time, take the energy, take the money, get those people their FLR tokens. They will become raving fans. They will increase the size of the ecosystem. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. I know it's a headache because you're in the middle of trying to launch stuff. I get it. But when things clear up, when things slow down some for you, make that investment. Hugo, Flare Networks, Flare Foundation, I don't know. Make that commitment. I'm telling you, it'll pay off big time. They'll be singing the praises, singing your praises. I really do believe that. Small Business Doctor says, Sonberg, the biggest news we needed to see was the FLR Twitter space this week. Yeah. Yeah, you were on that space, huh, bro? You can use Sonberg for collateral. That is huge, much bigger than what I think most realize. 9 billion circulation only. Yep. And 1010 Hammer says, and that's why you're going to be rich, sir. Just saying, you're literally the bank telling him, look, it's awesome. It's a nice, the flywheel economy is awesome. Yeah. Property Risk says the passive income will be crazy if you have a very nice bag of XRP, FLR, Sonberg. Wow, it's going to be big. Yeah. And in my humble opinion, it's going to be bigger next cycle. It's going to be bigger next cycle. Because I'm telling you, big money sits on the sideline and they let the game come to them. All right. How long has this mainnet been live? Okay. Tell me about the audits. Okay. Tell me about the bugs. Test it. Okay. Tell me about the collateral and the FTSO, the systems and mechanisms. How are they working? Right? You can get 2-3 years of this stuff. And the next cycle, you watch the liquidity, fam. Watch the liquidity. Just telling you. And one of the ways that I know is I look at the early days of Scepter and SparkDex. I look at those early days. I look at the UI, the UX. I look at the synergy. I'm just saying, they're going to promote so much daily active users and new wallet addresses. Okay, and the people that got 500,000 to 1 million, and they need to be able to put it to work in an ecosystem. I'm just saying. The whole collateral thing and over collateralized, and the builders are going to love the data and how they can build new projects. You still got, we can't ignore that it's still fast and it's still inexpensive. I'm just saying. I mean, we can't sleep on that. It's still fast and inexpensive, right? Still inexpensive, still cheap, and still fast. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I've been around the ecosystem, fams. I've been around them. I've been around the ecosystems, and I'm just telling you. I've been in the Avalanche ecosystem, the Phantom ecosystem, now soon to be Sonic or S ecosystem. I've been around on the Aves and the Uniswaps, and I'm just telling you. They got a big shot for a Mag 7. They really, really do. They have a big shot and opportunity. And they gotta create those raving fans, though. Gotta create them. Don't sleep on it. Rusty Nut says, I've been accumulating FLR since day one. Nice, bro. So it's gonna be nice to see, fam. So I just wanted to share my visions and stuff. Let me let's see here. I show a little LP position that I had on Orca. I am going to take this little money here and kind of leverage that. I took a position, I don't know how long ago. It's $100, didn't chase the game, got $30. I love doing this. Most times in small LP positions, I just reinvest. But this time I'm going to I either reinvest or put it in stables. But I'm going to just take this little $30 from $100 and get FLR tokens because they are doing some smart stuff over there. And I like that. Let's see, how do I do this? Right. This was a nice wide safe range. This is like almost 50%, right? $120 to 180. That's like 50% almost. I mean, that's real safe, right? So take the fees, stay safe, right? And for this position, it's small, right? And Solana USDC, take advantage of ranging, take advantage of that. Be good at 100% Solana or 100% USDC, which I'm good at. Either one would work for me. And I'll just take this little thing and deposit it. And get me some FLR tokens. Where do I want to get my FLR first? Where do I want to go? I'll do Kraken. I'll do Kraken. Oh, shoot. Do a little Kraken. Do that. Do that. I mean, I'm pumped about that, right? The principal invested as being a service provider because my DeFi is a business. I provide a service. They reward me for that. And I'll send some USDC over to an exchange and get some FLR tokens and let the multiplier, right, do its thing, right? Successfully harvest. Okay, cool. Right? Successfully harvested that. And now I'm going to deposit that on the right exchange. And let the multiplier thing go on, right? So that you have like 4 options once you get some yield, get some trading fees. Let me see something. It said trade fees here was 100%. There was no rewards. It was just off on trading fees. I forgot to show you guys that. And so, which is nice, right? And again, I'm small position, take advantage of that, right? For me, Orca, been around, been doing this thing. Assets, USDC, Solana, absolutely would have one or the other important. The TVL was awesome. The 24-hour volume was awesome, right? These things are important. And take advantage of ranging. That's why I did an asset and a stable in the ranging motion, right? In the ranging market is important. And I will just deposit some USDC and just kind of go from there, right? I'll just do that. And take advantage of that for sure. Deposit some USDC and take advantage of that. So, all right, fam, there it is. That's right, 10-ton hammer. You got it, bro. That's exactly right. As a reference, Mr. CJ is talking about next cycle hold and some profit taking this cycle, correct? Then perpetuals after that. I hope this helps. That's exactly right, bro. That's exactly right. Right? Ecosystem is growing. It's proving itself out. It's proving itself to the market. Absolutely love that. And it all depends on where people are, right? People are in different situations, right? Some people like need $100,000 right now, right? Some people need $100,000 by April, right? Some others don't, but some people need 100,000, right? And so, but other people have other plans, right? So I know with an extra 100K, like I could turn that to 150K in DeFi in 30 days, in 60 days, right? In the bear market, right? And so that's important. Most people don't know how to do that. Most people can't do that, right? And so it's leveraging that and having it's like you got to have like a comprehensive plan. You got to have 3 or 4 bags. Each one of those bags do different things. Then you got to have 4 or 5 liquidity positions. Each one of those liquidity positions do their own thing, right? Got to have a strategy. All right. So I appreciate that 10-ton hammer for clarifying that. All right, fam. Look, I'm gonna hang it up here, wrap it up, and finish that liquidity pool thing there. Get me some FLR tokens, wrap them boys. Ha ha. And wrap and delegate and continue from there. Hi. All right, fam. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Do me a favor. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, no worries. Hit the like button on the way out. That will be super, super, super awesome. And again, if you happen to be in that 45, 50% or so of people hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Seeds, if you've been enjoying the hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get that number down to about 25%. You can do your part right now by just hitting that subscribe button on our race to 9,000 subs. We appreciate you guys. All right, listen, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.